Bulldog Esports is broadcasted live from the campus of Truman State University, located in Kirksville, Missouri. Truman offers over 50 majors and 12 master programs. If you're looking for the next step in your educational journey, you will find what you were looking for at Truman State University.
This is a broadcast of Truman Esports competitive play. Truman Esports competes in Rocket League, League of Legends, and Smash Ultimate. Our program consists of coaches, staff, and a student staff who all work together to bring home wins. Keep up with the Bulldogs by following us, Truman Esports, on Twitter and Instagram. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We're very happy to have you all here today. We're very happy to actually have a pregame ceremony, show for the first time. I have already done shoutcasting here before. If you're not familiar, I go by Orchid. That's my gamer tag. Which one do you go by now?
Master Doggos, really.
Master Doggos.
If I'm playing League of Legends.
Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today. And so our pregame show hopefully is going to be interesting because we actually haven't had the opportunity to really talk about the team outside of the matches, outside of those like 5-minute increments where we have to wait to sit and watch the stream tick and just do nothing. So as you can see here, we have a little bit of a head-to-head between our opponents this evening, Florida National University. I don't know about you, but I like most of these numbers. I really
am too. I'm liking these numbers.
7-0 for Truman on the record right now. And this is including the postseason. It'd be a 6-0 outside of the postseason. Florida National University, though, was the 4th seed in normal seeding, normal gameplay before the playoffs. They finished with a record of 4-2. So now they've improved to a 5-2, which is very nice. Got the math record there. Now, these numbers seem really weird, and I can explain. So, Florida National had 2 forfeits happen. One of them they forfeited, and so they have a loss, and the other one someone else forfeited, so they have less maps played than us, which is the reason that's the case. It should be a total of... Well, can I do math? It should be a total of 16 maps if you played every single game. Mm-hmm. I actually did this graphic incorrectly. That should be 13-1.
Okay.
I mean, did not, in fact, lose 2 games, and one of them just got missed. They did, in fact, win 13-1. So Florida's missing 2 matches there. That fastest game time, though. What do you think about that?
The difference of almost 13 minutes, that can do something for him here.
Yeah, I do know that happened. That game happened to be against... Oh, my gosh. Who was that against? I'm supposed to be the person that's supposed to know this. I want to say that might have been... It might have been Shawnee. I'm not 100% sure on who that game was against. I do know that it might have been Highland. I think it was Highland. That game was because the reason it ended so early, this is kind of a misnomer, almost. They forfeited. And that was because one of their players had to leave. That's what they said in all chat.
Okay.
If it wasn't for that, the actual time should be, if I remember correctly, 21 minutes. So only a 4-minute difference. 4 or 5 minutes. That's still a lot, though.
Yeah, that's still something that can make a difference, definitely, in a game between the two of them.
Yeah, being able to close out games is something that you really want to be able to do. And I know that I think the longest game in any of these series between any teams, I think, was a 45 or 50-minute game, which is crazy. And I think that might have actually happened last two weeks ago between Florida National and Manchester. I think they went to like 45, 50 minutes.
I think for them, if FNU is having a little bit of trouble putting those games to an end, that might spell trouble for them.
I definitely would agree. They did have a hard opponent. As you know, Manchester went undefeated in the regular season, almost undefeated in the regular season. I forget, of course, the Truman beat them, but outside of that, they went undefeated. They didn't drop a map. No, they dropped 2 maps. No, just 1. They dropped 1 map, and that was because 2 of their main players were out because of break. So it was a very, very close series for them. But how about that team average? Really, really close.
I feel like by how close they are, I feel like both teams might. There's for them by the looks of it, Truman might have the bot lane, but they definitely have the top lane.
Yeah, most definitely. And actually, that's kind of expressed here with the game changer category.
Yeah.
This is something that I thought would be really fun to talk about. Sometimes you get instances where you're going to have someone on the team that definitely is going to be the main factor. If something good is going to happen, it's going to be because of them. For their team, it's a player whose gamer tag is Austin. Austin joined in the middle of the season, we come to find out, and is a Platinum 4 player currently.
Yes.
Is making big differences, really showing up that top lane, highest ranked player on the team. So obviously that's got to be my choice for them on Game Changer for Florida. Our Game Changer right now, personally, then I wanted to give it to Gamerhorn because I am a simp for supports because I play support.
I get it.
Supports are cool. Respect your supports. First of all, send them money. Don't do that.
Or maybe do.
No, we can't endorse that. However, I had to give it to our ADC piece.
Yes.
And I think that is, I mean, he tore it up. He's tearing it up constantly. Especially in the game that we played, not against Shawnee, but actually Manchester. His Switch play was insane. 22 kills at the end of the game. He was tearing it up.
Yeah, that's definitely good.
I think definitely. He's been tearing it up, and he's been putting in a lot of effort to make sure his gameplay is solid. He's proficient in tons of champs, and of course, he's either the first or second highest rated player on the game. The bot lane, of course, the last time I checked, we have a Platinum 2 and a Platinum 3 in bot lane.
Against
their team, I believe it is a Bronze 2 and a Bronze 3.
Okay,
So there is a couple ranks disparity. Thank you. Disparity there. And I think it'll make all the difference. Yeah. So with that, we can go ahead and go to our next slide here. We have a slideshow almost. We have posted this already on our Instagram, but we thought it would be a good time to actually introduce the players that are behind these, champions that are playing right now. We have one for each of our players. It's going to be displaying. It's not displaying yet. That's okay. Click on the slideshow and then just click the front arrow. It should be like right under the stream source. Ew, it's not working? No way. Well.
Okay.
Perhaps we do not have that, actually.
I never liked slideshows anyway.
Yeah, slideshows perhaps maybe just a little bit overrated.
Outdated.
Yeah, potentially. Fortunately, I happen to make all of these, so I can just pull them up on my laptop, and you won't be able to see the beautiful display. However, we will be able to talk about each of our players. So give me 2 seconds. Let me pull it up here. You want to talk to them while I'm doing this?
Got nothing on my brain.
Definitely should follow us on Instagram, though.
Yes.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram.
On things.
Follow us on Twitter, Truman Esports. Any of those are very acceptable sources to follow us on. Highly recommend it. Okay. Let us go ahead and pull up the first one here. Going to start with top lane here. We are switching. Oh my gosh, it's working now. Oh my gosh. This is wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, starting with our top lane here. Nebulous. Yes. Nebulous is a political science major, second year, sophomore.
Yeah.
A Jin main. I've seen him play Jin a couple times just in the lab. It's really fun to watch. But he did move to the top lane for the purposes of Truman. So he's off role.
Yeah.
But he's been doing some practice. His rank's Iron 4, but that doesn't really matter in this circumstance. He's on off roll. He's, been trying to learn this other lane. And I think that's really difficult.
Yeah.
Especially for me as a support player. Like I get the gist of it,
Yeah.
And you play top lane.
Yeah, I like top lane. I definitely like watching Nebulous play. It's It's top lane stuff. I
Yeah,
enjoy
top
it.
lane. You like spellings? You like other game
No,
for like
I
20
like I
minutes?
like being in my one space, and if anybody ganks me, I'm gonna get really, really angry.
That's great. Fun fact for him: he's very interested in space exploration. I think I am too. I don't know about you.
I love space. You know that I love space.
That's true. Almost. If there was a
space enjoyer,
would be you.
I am the space.
If there was like an astrophysics program, you would be the first one to sign up.
Well, I think they have. By the time that I signed up, it was not available.
It's never too late to change your major.
That
you
is
can
true.
do that.
That's true.
Yeah. But yeah, and of course Jin Main. So if we can move on to the next one, it should be our wonderful jungler here. There it is, Halo himself, also the team captain. Important to note, he's in the jungle. He is keeping track of things. Computer science major, also a sophomore, so this is a pretty young team that we're fielding here. Bronze 4. I know that this one isn't up to date. If I remember correctly, the last time I checked, he was Bronze 2. Ooh. So this has gone up. And then he arm wrestles competitively.
That is very cool.
That is pretty cool. I don't arm wrestle competitively. And of course, favorite champion's Ivern. He's played it before a couple times for Truman. And it's been pretty successful. So I actually want to see him play more Ivern, especially in this, but who knows if we're actually going to get to see it.
Ivern's fun. I enjoy playing with Iverns. They're cute.
Yeah, they did delete this passive. Every jungler has that now.
Every jungler has Ivern passive now. But what are you going to do?
Yeah. Very sad, but move on to our next person. We're moving on to the mid lane here. It's going to be Freedom Chaser 2. Specifically, that is the gamer tag. She is the IDSM major and PHRE in education minor. IDSM just means that you can create your own major and kind of study what you want to, which is really, really interesting. I kind of wish I knew that existed. I could have done something really, really wild with my time here at Truman, but you learn things. I'm a super senior, so you learn things and you sulk about them after you don't know. Sophomore, obviously in the mid lane.
Yep.
Bronze 2, I think that hasn't changed. I think she is still Bronze 2.
Okay.
And then champion, Ari. Fun fact, named after the Statue of Liberty.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool. There's not very many people that are named after, monuments, I guess. How many people do you know that's named after a monument? I think 0 for me. Well, actually 1. I know Liberty, of course. Just one.
Yes,
just one for me.
One. I don't think I can think of anybody else that is named after a monument.
Yeah. And then of course, favorite champion is Ari. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. We were talking about Ari earlier.
I enjoy Ari when I'm in the mid lane. She's an enjoyable champ. She's fast. She's powerful.
Yes, that's true. That's pretty damage on the recall.
On the rebound.
The rebound.
It's very enjoyable, and I'm excited to see it here.
We get to see some. That is actually very true. I really do hope that we get to see some Ari gameplay. All right, let's move on to the fun part. Maybe not the fun part. I should be a little bit biased.
It's a little biased.
But
I get it.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to this and bot lane. You want to talk about this one while I fix my screen here?
Yes. This is a music and business junior. Obviously, the bottom roll favorite characters Jinx, Plat 4. That is looking good for our team.
And I believe that rank's gone up. He should be Platinum 2 right now. Something drastic has changed in between here and the last time I checked, which was this morning. It should be Platinum 2.
Okay.
And then 2 pet snakes.
I like snakes. Reptiles.
How many people do you know that have a pet snake?
I don't think I can think of anybody I know specifically that have pet snakes, but snakes are awesome.
True. There's one right there. 2 pet snakes.
2 pet snakes.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
And I like the Jinx gameplay. Every time Jinx, I think it's banned every game. I don't remember seeing Jinx gameplay, which is really disappointing.
Yeah. It would be exciting to see here, but well.
All right, we've got one more left, and it's the best role in the game, of course.
That is true. It is the best role.
Unequivocally, we've got Gamer Horse, a physics and chemistry major, also a 5th year, representing the super seniors, a support main after my heart, and Platinum 3 right now. Platinum 4 previously, Platinum 3 now. That fun fact, though, if you want to take a chance to read
created
that.
Curious. What?
For frogs.
Over the summer, and now has 3 starry night tree frogs. That's really cool.
I've seen pictures of those frogs. They're cute.
You know what's cooler than reptiles?
What's
Amphibians.
All right. Well, I mean, a favorite champion is going to be Milio.
That I love him.
Yeah, there's some
fun
respect
champ.
there. He's fun.
He's fun champ, bounty. Just the feel of the character is great. I would love to see it here.
Yeah, I think he has had the opportunity once to play it, if I remember correctly. But I mean, the chance that we're all going to get them on their favorite champions is like 0.
Yeah, but I can wish.
Yeah, there's hope and there's a dream in your heart that you can see them get to play what they want to play. Don't think that's going to happen tonight, unfortunately. And with that kind of does conclude what we had for the pregame show. We can still kind of discuss what's going to happen in the future, but right now we are at the 6 o'clock exactly. We timed that out perfectly. It definitely wasn't helped out by these technical difficulties that
not at all
happen to have. But now we're going to be looking at this game. What do you think about Florida National University? What do you think about what you've seen of them so far?
The top lane is what scares me. Against us that's really what is scaring me. But I feel like it's definitely going to be balanced out by our very oh my lord,
very high tier, professional
bottom lane.
Bot lane, yeah, of course.
I think that's really what's going to push us over the edge. Is probably some early things happening, probably in both of those lanes, hopefully in our favor.
Yeah, of course. What do you think? So what kind of team comp do you think that Trim is going to pull on? Do you think they're going to go with like one of the classics? They've been favoring the Orin top, and I think that's not too terrible.
No, the Orin top is definitely a good pick.
I have a lot of fun playing Orin myself, so I mean, he's great at support too. If you've ever tried Orin support, you just take Futures Market and just never leave lane.
I've never heard of that before, but it sounds interesting.
Futures Market?
Well, no, I've heard of Futures Market, just not Orange.
Okay, well, listen, if you're dealing with some tanky boys down in bot,
I guess that is
take an Orange support.
Yeah.
Brittle, smack, repeat. That's the gameplay. That's the gameplay cycle. That's the gameplay.
I think that's what you usually do as Orin is brittle, smack, repeat.
Yes, that's true. That's true. But you can move it into other lanes. That's the advantage of playing someone who's got some pretty good AoE engage.
Yeah.
Mid lane, I'm pretty excited. I want to see Ari.
I definitely want to see Ari.
Nico is great, exception to. Freedom Chaser also likes the Morgana.
The Morgana mid lane is definitely something that you can have fun with. I definitely been shredded a few times by a Morgana mid lane.
And I'm sure we've all seen the clips of people just standing there and getting burned down.
Yeah, just like not being able to play the video game.
14 seconds of CC optimally.
Yeah, it's
That's
great.
Definitely what I want out of my life is to stand still for 14 seconds. No damage, just standing there. You don't die. You just stand there and you just cope and you just wait for it to end.
Cope and seethe. Hope for the best.
Hope no one else is around, so you just get to sit there and do nothing. Bot lane, like I said, I want to see Jinx. I think Jinx is going to happen. Who do you think they're going to play?
I think that we're most likely going to see a Ziggs pick here.
I definitely want to see the Ziggs pick.
I think if we don't see Ziggs in the first game, I assume probably in the second.
If he doesn't get banned out.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what it would be. Now, this is speculation. I really want to see bot lane have some fun and do some weird stuff. I know that I remember hearing talks of Karthus.
Oh. Ooh.
Now, the strat in ARAM obviously is snowball, run it down, just get kills. But how does that transfer into a bot lane? In a competitive bot lane, do you think it's viable to do a Karthus? Because
I think
it would be fun.
If you were so confident that you were going to lead, that you pick the Karthus, it's definitely the pick. If you're like, I'm gonna smash this bot lane into smithereen, and so I know that the Karthus pick is the pick here. Other than that, it's kind of scary.
Right. What do you care with the Karthus? What support would you take? What would you want if you were playing optimally on Karthus? Who do you want
as my ADC?
No, the
Karthus ADC.
Karthus APC. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
Pole, I think.
Pole?
I think a pole with his slow. I think it's his W.
Yeah. Okay. So how would you think about Blitzcrank?
Blitzcrank. I feel
The
Blitzcrank is definitely if you're gonna go Carthage APC, Blitzcrank is definitely a fantastic.
For the silence, Soraka. She's got the silence as well. She's got healing capabilities.
Yeah, and that's I think could definitely help if you're going APC Carthage.
Mhm.
That I feel like is low health naturally.
Right. So you really wanted to stay alive.
alive.
The longer you can not die, the longer you can do damage. Even though you do damage after that.
I feel like it's fun, scary, but fun.
Yeah, I think we'd have a great time. All right, it looks like we're finally getting into it. And it looks like Truman's on blue side, immediately banning.
I get it.
We're gonna get
Volibear.
Volibear ban, got an Ezreal ban. So
now, I was hearing some talks from the team before the game, and that was who they wanted to ban first. For the top laner, he is like a Volibear, Garen, like. Yeah, they wanted to get rid of that.
They banned the Ziggs. There's the Ziggs just going out. There's the Garen,
There's
and
the
also
Garen,
the Vex ban. So, interesting.
Yes, definitely interesting.
There's the Rakan ban. Now, they did some nasty things on Rakan against Shawnee last time. There's the Orin first pick. NACE's
first pick. They were talking that if they got rid of both of those picks for their top laner, he was definitely going NACE's, which because of NACE's, they got it in this game quickly.
That's true. NACE's is going to keep stacking that queue, and that's scary. After my own heart, if this is Rel, I just started picking up Rel. Rel is so fun.
So fun. I love her.
But we're going to see... So we got the Orin. We got the NACE's match up top. Orin's going to be in the bully.
Ivern?
Yes. That's incredible. I'm loving that we're going to see Halo on Ivern. So the bully, that top lane is going to be a little bit scary. Yes. I definitely think Rel's probably being saved from bot lane. There's the Nico mid.
Yes.
We love to see that. It looks like Truman's just picking an order of who's playing what role.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think there's any issue with that.
No, I definitely. Their bot lane is strong, so I feel like they're being last pick. They're not fearing that too much.
They definitely want to see what the enemy team is going to throw at them before they make that pick, and I think that's really smart out of Truman. LeBlanc being flashed here, Ari being flashed there. It looks like they're going with the LeBlanc second ban phase. Let's see what Florida goes with here. I'm feeling like it's going to be a Jinx ban. I think Jinx is going to get banned. Yeah.
I hope it's not Jinx. It probably most likely is going to be Jinx.
I'm surprised they're not afraid of the Jinx ban.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised they're not afraid of the Jinx that they did not ban her first. Like, Ezreal is a weird ban for us.
Yes.
I think there's only been... There's the Blitzcrank. That's pretty good. That's kind of telling me this bot lane might be afraid.
Yes, a Blitzcrank ban and a Rakan ban is definitely, you're afraid of your that support there. And I think the Ziggs ban probably comes from his recent play as Ziggs.
Right, yeah, most definitely. We banned the Vayne there. Vayne's very scary.
Yeah.
That third proc on her
true damage
is, especially if you're going to be a tanky team.
There's
the Jinx there. No, that's sad. That's so tragic. All right, one more ban from Truman. Let's see what they go with here. They haven't banned a support yet, but support's not that scary, in my opinion.
Definitely looking for that ADC top. Yeah.
There it is. All righty. MF ban. That's pretty... I think that's to be expected too. You're weakening that bot lane by banning those two champions. I think Florida's much more comfortable with.
Vayne and Misfortune are definitely like some of the top ADCs right now.
Yeah, so they're going to be very strong regardless of what's going to happen. So it does look like Florida's really taking some time to think about whatever pick this is going to be here.
Okay.
Caitlyn, that's some safety right there.
Yeah, that definitely is.
They definitely are probably looking at some safety. Ivern can get onto that Caitlyn unless she's going to be able to dodge with her W.
Yeah.
Nico's also pretty scary, but she's got the range. So
I'm curious to see what our bottom picks are.
Let's see if they pick an order.
Oh
my
yes.
gosh. Spoiled for choice and you pick the Twitch. I'm excited for that.
I'm also excited for that.
And then we're going to have the last pick on the support. I'm really interested to see what we go with support. Because I feel like Horse's gameplay, Nautilus would be wonderful. Horse's gameplay, especially on support, really does a great job of controlling them out and making bot lane difficult for the enemy team. So really anything, I think is going to be a treat to watch him play.
Oh, Zyra.
Zyra is so strong right now.
Yeah, she is.
Her jungle
She's
game got
very
buffed, and it has made it miserable for everyone else in existence to play against Zyra. I'm not a good Zyra, but I've played her, and she is disgusting. You kind of can play just for free.
I hate it every single time I'm against it.
There's the Brand pick.
Also something that I always say when I'm against it.
Most definitely. Brand, unless you are going to lock him down, is going to be annoying.
Yes.
And I think that kind of tells you about the Rakan ban and the Blitz ban. They don't have a very strong front line.
They don't.
They've got that Rel Jungle.
Well, Rel
Jungle.
It is Rel Jungle.
Rel Jungle.
Is she tanky when she goes jungle?
I mean, realistically, the thing that Florida's looking here with the Rel Jungle is she is able to apply CC in an AoE to an entire team.
Yeah.
She's very effective when played right at getting people in one spot.
Mm-hmm.
The problem that I see here with this team comp for them, she can get them all into one spot.
But they're not gonna survive for it.
What abilities do you have that's going to capitalize out of getting them all in one spot? You've got Brand, if he's got everything set up and he's already practiced passive.
Yeah.
But he throws his ultimate in there. Okay, it's going to bounce around.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlyn, it's not going to go through people. LeBlanc, there's no AoE there. And then you've got Rel, who's going to be doing that, and you've got Nasus.
Who's cute.
Cute. Look at Truman. Tell me what the difference is here.
I think it's definitely like their ability to fight.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it looks like on Florida's side, they have a very one-dimensional game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of get Rel in there, stun everyone, do as much damage as you can.
Yeah.
I see for Truman, they have a lot more option.
Yeah.
Their engage is crazy.
Yes.
They've got Orin ult. They've got Nico ult. Zyra ult's not really good for engaging, but they've got Twitch. Ivern ult too. Daisy can do a good front line.
Yeah.
And then you look at their disengage.
Mm-hmm.
They've got CC, as much CC as you could ever want. You can really just get out of jail free.
Yeah, get out of situations that you don't want to be in.
Just on paper, this draft by Truman is insane. I think this draft by Truman is significantly stronger than the draft that I'm seeing by the enemy, by Florida.
Yeah.
I think, their CC, they have to do a lot for their CC. LeBlanc's got a tether. You've got to walk into a Caitlyn trap or get hit by net.
Mm-hmm.
For Brand, he has to hit a skill shot.
Yeah.
Rel, she also has to hit kind of a skill shot, but it's AoE, so it's not as hard.
Yeah.
And Nasus is just kind of slow.
Yeah.
So I
think their CC exists, but it won't compare to Truman's.
Right. And Zyra definitely has to hit her roots to do it. They've got to be inside the circle for her ultimate. Nico, she's got to hit a skill shot. But I think just the versatility of this CC in comparison, Brand can only do one target. LeBlanc can only do one target. Caitlyn, if they hit multiple traps. But if not, Nasus has got his AoE. Nico can go through as many things as there is in a line.
Yeah.
Zyra can hit as many things as that skill shot will let her for the distance. Twitch, he's got AoE damage. Ivern can only do one, but hitting them with his Q is going to allow people to jump onto them.
Yeah.
So if you want that Orin to engage and he can't get that close, click on them, get them in, hit a wall.
Yes.
And then Orin, of course, he's got great gameplay.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's really just, I think it's a draft difference right now.
Yeah.
We are not going to see. We don't know yet. It looks like if this was very one-sided, I think it's drafted.
Yeah. I've seen a little bit of Noodles is Ornn, and I think it's definitely going to work well here, and it's going to be good.
He definitely enjoys bullying and topping, and I think that's the thing you have to do against an Nasus. Just stop him from farming his Q.
If you stop him from getting his CC, then you stop him from being Nasus.
I think definitely it kind of looks like they were playing for late game.
Definitely.
But I don't think Truman's going to let them get to late game.
I think if Truman plays it smart here, they will push it immediately and try to take Florida out. But we can really scale to the point that,
So now we're getting in here. And I'm excited for this match. This is really great. This is really great. And of course, since we're just sitting here, thank you all for joining us in on this game.
Thank you.
So, Truman, I love this from them. They're very smart. 5-prong. Look at that jungle.
Yeah.
5-prong. No one's going to invade without someone on Truman noticing.
Mhm.
And definitely, it looks like Florida is also taking that strategy.
Yeah.
That's a really good thing that they're doing that. They're noting that Twitch has got the ghost. That's
yep.
important to know because Twitch, if he gets on top of you,
Yeah, you're gone.
or if he can get away from you,
That is true.
that's also scary. So, Rel, beautiful gameplay right here. I love the horse. It's one of my favorite parts.
The horse is definitely what draws you to Rel.
And we can see that both junglers went blue. They chose the water type Pokemon.
I think it's definitely going to be useful in both of them. Rel needs that blue buff to really continuously use her abilities in a manner.
Water. Yeah. Alrighty, kicking it off. Minions are finally in mid lane.
There we go.
And it looks like Nico went ahead and grabbed one of the melee minions for her W, if I remember correctly. If that's the correct ability, I think it is. No, that's her passive. Her W is doing something else. Don't worry about me.
Her W's are
The cheese level 1 from
There we go.
There we go. Taking a lot of damage. There's exhaust coming out. Caitlyn is not going to find any more damage. They traded half health.
Yeah, they traded.
Caitlyn's going to do a little bit better with this half health, I think. She's got the distance. But
Yeah.
the pressure that Zyra is going to be able to exert while Brand can't walk up.
Yeah, Zyra being able to make it so that Brand can't really target your Twitch.
Big W. Yeah, big W right there. I think it's also going to be really good in the bot lane, what we're going to see there. Ooh, a little bit of gameplay. There's an electrocute coming out. Getting poked out really fast with that Brand. Now, I think it's definitely going to be a little bit different once they both get to level 3. It's a lot more abilities, obviously.
Yeah.
It's going to make a big difference.
Definitely.
I really, really am excited to good poke from them. Zyra's going to be able to put a lot of pressure, and they just need to put some of that pressure on Brand, too.
Yeah.
Caitlyn gets to free farm in the lane because she's Caitlyn.
Yeah.
But if you can put pressure on that Brand so he can't keep walking up.
If you make it so that the Brand has to think about what he's doing before he does it, that's what you want to look for.
Yeah.
It looks like Noodles is doing good against that NACE.
Most definitely. Stopping him. That Caitlyn's up on a lot of health. Both pots from ADCs are out, so it's a little bit scary looking there. Yeah, that LeBlanc is going to do some damage. That Tether, though, that's going to be first blood. That's Ignite, too.
Yeah.
She didn't need to Ignite there, I don't think.
No.
Maybe a little bit of a waste of the Summoner spell, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
All right, a little bit of gameplay here.
There we go.
Definitely bullying Nasus out a little bit.
Yes.
Every time he walks up, you just need to auto Nasus. Prevent him from getting as much farm as he's going to get those Q stacks because he's going to go for it because it's what he needs.
Yeah.
But as long as he's getting bullied for it,
If you keep him away from that CS completely, then he gets starved. That's what your plan is when you're going against a Nasus.
absolutely. Ooh, big brittle from
There we go.
right there. It looks like they're stuck under tower. You can see that Rel there. It looks like there's a little bit of a fight on Scuttle there. Unfortunately, Iron's got his passive on there. I don't think it's going to matter. I think Rel's just going to kill Scuttle.
Yeah.
Kind of rude. Yep, Nebulous is doing a great job of just bullying this Nasus out of his farm. He's going to want that. He's going to want that cannon too.
There we go.
Big knockup.
Nice.
There's a, my
good
gosh.
riddle.
And that was a stack off of his dark, or not dark. There's off a grasp stack there too. That's really nice.
Now wait.
This is that mid lane. I think it's going to be pretty dangerous, especially for Biz. If he's not able to really respect the LeBlanc being able to come out for him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got the invisibility, so I think once we're out of laning phase, I think it really changes for him.
Yeah.
A little bit of nice poke going
pressure
up the back line.
against that Brand.
Yep. Slowly getting that health back. And they're letting them get the health back too, but honestly, one less kill on bot line is pretty important. Mm-hmm. We're at 5 minutes now, only one kill. Finally, we're going to be able to take some platings in the other two lanes. Mm-hmm. Bot lane's been able to do what they want, but, we're going to see.
Yeah.
Rel doing a little bit of something there mid there on map. Yeah. Not a lot's happening there. I don't necessarily think that you need to help out the LeBlanc too much unless she's low. She's got a lot of ability.
I think she's definitely good right there. I feel like that Rel is they're going maybe setting up for drag, having bot lane pushed in.
Yeah, it looks like Rel and LeBlanc, their drag is up. They're taking it right now. Yeah. There's vision from Truman, but it doesn't look like they're actually going to be able to contest that.
No.
Iron's top side.
Bots too pushed in.
Bots too pushed in. Yeah, I mean, you got to concede that.
Yeah.
Right? There's not too much really a lot that you can do there.
Yeah.
And there's a main difference here in top. Yep, that's going to be Dragon unless someone takes note of it. And yep, there it is.
Yep.
Florida with the first Dragon. Good for them.
Yep.
And that's a chem tech. That's pretty nice to have.
That's going to be nice.
A little back and forth between. Brand has been sitting in that bush for a little bit. He's been looking for that WQ. Yeah, I mean, that's really the thing that's going to be able to do the most for them is going to be that WQ. They're not, I don't think Truman is going to, a big nice root, but that's going to be a trading for a W. Yeah. That's a Dark Harbor stack. That's scary. It's pretty scary for Truman here. They want to get that back here soon. The CS difference is 10. Yeah. They're going to have to eventually concede and get a back end. But the question is, do they wait for, that was a big W. Good job from the Q. The question is, when do you want to do it? Do you want to wait until they get out of lane? This is scary. And the vision. Okay, double root. Okay, gets out of it. That was really bad. If you would have had a hook champ there, it would have been over for the Zyra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
it looks like bot's finally backing.
Yep, I think really their main goal here is probably just to bully Biz so he can't be successful.
Yeah. I feel like just like Truman sees their top laner as like their main enemy. They're seeing Biz in that bottom lane as something that they need to target.
Yeah, it's interesting. We haven't seen Rel come bot yet, but that's definitely because they've been pushing under tower.
They've been under tower. Rel hasn't had the opportunity.
I think we can see Rel that's upside right now. Hopefully Truman's aware of where Rel's at. I think what's going to happen is Rel's going to rotate down. Bot's going to be pushed up to at least mid. Rel's going to come behind, and they're going to try.
You think?
I think that if Rel's clears fast enough, they're going to try gank. Either that or she's going to gank mid, which looks like just what she's looking like she's going to do right now. Top lane truly is an island right now.
Yes. Oh.
Rift Herald is alive, and Rel is on it.
It looks like there's a Nasus ult.
There
nice
is a
Nico.
Big Nico ult, but that's going to be it. That's kill number 2. Yeah. That's LeBlanc Ignite as well. Another point where I didn't really think Ignite was necessary.
No, I feel like she definitely had enough burst damage there.
If Flash, Flash under tower from Austin on to Lauren. That's rough.
Looks like they're getting scuttled here.
Yep, that's gonna be second objective.
Yeah.
Out from under Truman. I think they're doing a good job. Florida is of keeping Truman under their tower, not able to roam.
They're definitely giving them a pressure where Truman feels like they're stuck where they're at.
Most definitely. And I mean, I'd feel stuck. I would be so mad playing up against a brand as a Zyra.
Yeah, I would too.
I would really want to just poke him out as much as possible, but they really don't have that option.
Now, Caitlyn's range it kind of limits how much poking the Zyra is going to be able to do.
Yeah, most definitely. Are you up at Rel?
Yeah.
You see that? That's sneaky right there. Are they going to be able to pull something? Yep, Rel's engaging. That is going to be, there's the W. That's ult from Rel too. That's just going to be it. Right?
Wait.
Oh, what? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, that was incredible.
That was fantastic.
That was an amazing route out of Freedom. That was incredible. I did not expect.
I was not expecting to see that either.
That's definitely, and that
a fantastic save.
That's shutdown.
That is shutdown.
That's going to put Freedom back in the game. That CS difference though, look at that. They were even on CS.
Yes, yeah, I feel like that might be able to give her a little bit of edge there.
Yeah, most definitely. And what we really want to see is more things positive happen for Truman. Of course, we had the flash on top lane that took Nebulous out.
Yeah.
But now I think it's really a question of keeping Nasus there.
Yeah.
Keeping Nasus from stacking. He's doing a lot of damage right now.
Keeping Nasus from doing his farming job is definitely their goal.
And I think, personally, as someone who's played a little bit of top lane, a little bit of tank, I don't like Okay, we're gonna have to see this. This is a huge gank. I
gank
don't
by
know
Wyvern.
about this right here because
Biz.
that's popping back and forth onto. Okay, that's gonna be ultimate from
Zyra.
Brand. It's gonna be ultimate from Zyra there. Flash in with his ultimate. That burn's gonna be a little scary. There is gonna be the ultimate from the Caitlyn. That's gonna be an even gank there. But see that rail coming down. See that rail coming down.
Oh yeah.
She's giving up.
Not go for the full rotation.
Yeah, I mean, Roll was ready to counter gank there, and of course, LeBlanc is right behind her. That's pretty scary.
Yeah.
That should have been a good set of kills for Truman, and they did a good job of zoning off the Caitlyn, but I don't think you need both of them to zone off that Caitlyn. I think you could have brought someone back to help with the brand.
Yeah.
And I think getting a kill onto Beast would have been really good there.
Yeah.
Now, back to what I was saying about this top lane match. I don't like Bomby Center first. And the reason is it makes it harder to farm because you're going to have that ticking damage. Unless you are constantly playing with Bomby Cinder, it's going to make farm more difficult.
Yeah, I think definitely Bomby Cinder might work a little well here with Nasus considering his Omnivamp.
Right.
That burn against him could help here, but for your farm, it does kind of screw it up. But maybe for the Horn here, like concerned about your farm, but more focused on making sure you're completely shutting out your Nasus.
Flash out from Caitlyn there. That's pretty good. Yeah, I get it. And I think part of the reason that he wants to do the Bomby Cinders, and I can understand it, is probably because he is loaded. Good route onto Braum there, or Brand there. I think what he's trying to do is stop Nasus.
Nice
There's
up.
a little bit too late for the brittle stack, but slowing him down. I think what he's looking for here is slowing down that lane as much as possible.
Yeah.
And I think that might be the strategy. He's accepting he's not going to get the farm, but Orin doesn't need those items to be an effective CC tool, even if that's all he can be. And I think that maybe is what Truman's recognizing. I don't think I flashed him. There is going to be one kill onto Brand. That's going to be a kill on Freedom. And it looks like they're going to see the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh no, LeBlanc's coming from behind. That's going to be a lot of damage. That's electrocute, and that's a kill.
That's a kill.
That is scary. Overcommitting there, maybe just a little bit to that. I think they both have to or the.
I think that's reset for them. It just didn't end out well. Yeah. For top.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure. That's allowing Nasus to maybe move around the map more freely, especially with this dragon up, and especially with the now empowered teleport.
Yeah. Having that first tower, definitely he's going to go into roaming. He's probably going to start possibly going into their jungle looking for stuff there.
Yeah, looking for stuff in jungle, just being able to roam.
Yeah.
And I think that's putting a lot of pressure on every lane. Still a very low kill game.
Yeah.
I've seen much higher kill games. If this ranked match, I think there would be 40 kills already. That's depending on what elo you're playing.
That is true, yeah.
If you're really kill hungry or if you're playing safe, it just really depends.
Looks like they might be setting up for
second Baron.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Definitely looks like it.
Yeah.
Mid really doesn't have too much of a threat.
Orange.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got vision.
He definitely gets out of that.
Hextech Dragon. Good to know about the Hextech Dragon.
Yeah.
It definitely looks like that's just going to be free for them.
Yeah.
Do you think they take a top? I think they take a top.
Yeah, definitely. As that lands the first tower, definitely taking it top and pushing it down, trying to get to your base.
And I mean, Truman's smart here. They saw with the brand they'll lose that objective, and they're deciding let's just take top bottom tower.
Yeah, let's get another objective to trade with them.
And I think
it looks like they've taken it.
Mid tower is very important to get down. That allows you to do a lot. It's going to be potentially, it's a little short.
Yeah.
It's a little short. That's
Just
still low enough that NACE's
small tick, yeah, just one hit.
This team fight 2v1 is going to be a little hard, and
2v,
yeah, LeBlanc's
3.
very slippery. 2v3? 2v3. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was subtracting 1 from the wrong team. Yeah, that LeBlanc, scary. The tether going through there.
Yep.
It's going to be a lot of pressure. And now, NACE's on Grump, giving it a little bit of a farm there. Still didn't take the bot tower. That's pretty surprising that they did not get that bot tower. But it looks like Biz reset for Bork.
Yeah.
I like the reset for Bork.
Yeah, that's definitely good. Definitely going to help Twitch.
And it looks like there's going to be a gank in bot there. Yeah. Ivern's down there.
Ivern's
Does
down
he have Daisy? I cannot tell.
Getting some good damage
there.
Oh my
God, good damage! The flash! Oh my God! There it is. And that's going to be it. That's, any damage, even a W. They're just waiting. They're waiting for the poison, I think.
Just waiting for
there it is. There's the double kill. This is the part where it becomes dangerous because Biz is going to be able to roam on that Twitch.
Yeah. That first kills is definitely good for Biz. It definitely puts the ball rolling for their person who's hopefully going to get rid of everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, and 2 assassins on the board. I mean, you've got LeBlanc that's going to be able to do a lot.
Yeah.
And she's limited in what she can do over a short period of time with all of her abilities. That's going to be a huge catch. Rel's going to get out, but that's okay. But Twitch has the advantage of being able to go invisible.
Yes, that
if
is
LeBlanc's
true.
playing these bushes well, she can kill just about anyone. But Twitch, if you don't know where he's on the map, it's scary.
Yeah, he could be anywhere, and then he presses R, and you see your whole health disappear.
All right,
nice
huge
root.
Onto that. Yep, definitely don't overcommit there. You don't want to overcommit that. Potential a big damage going on to Rel. It's going to make that very difficult. Daisy's coming out, but it looks like Daisy's just coming out to say hi.
Yeah.
It looks like something might be happening here with this NACE's top. He is 2 kills now, of course. I don't want to be overly optimistic. I still really like how this looks for Truman. Even though they lost first tower, they're down 2 kills. They're only down 3k gold. And and they've got most of their gold onto this, onto that ADC, onto that Twitch. That's scary.
It definitely looks good for them. Definitely, it looks like that LeBlanc is definitely going to be somebody who's fierce for Florida.
I think if they play properly, being able to obliterate the backline is going to be really scary.
Yes, it's going to be very important for Florida to have definitely their LeBlanc roaming around and trying to get kills where she can.
Right. But the thing is, who is she looking for? The ADC.
Yeah,
the Twitch.
The Twitch can be invisible at any time. It made it difficult for her to do her job that she wants to. But if she still has this early.
Oh my gosh, catching out! That wasn't going to be a flash from her, but that was an ability, and that is sort of low. Definitely, I would have been scared.
So I definitely would have been like, I'm gonna back now.
And pushing her out, Dragon's up.
Yep.
That's one less player that they can play with, and Truman's all on either mid or bot side.
It looks like they're pushing up. They're all gathering a drag.
And it looks like Nebula's going to be taking a long way around and support. That's going to be a big date. Try the Rel's going to get in there. There's the engage. Oh my gosh. Yep, there it was. They were really banking on that Rel engage onto the LeBlanc. That's just going to be that's going to be the strategy.
Yeah, that's definitely what they're going to be doing. And I think the best way to negate that was probably build some sort of anti-magic.
I mean, I think part of what was really difficult there was they had vision, but it's blocked by that pink ward. You can see it right there on the map, but it was blocked by that. And I think Dragon came up very soon. I think Nebulous could have rotated faster. I think he should have been farther up. There's a big shutdown from Halo.
Nice.
It's 3 objectives to 1 if you remember, or I'm sorry, 4 objectives to 1 if you remember.
4 objectives to 2.
4 objectives to 2?
They had a drag. They don't.
They had both of the Rift Heralds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And that's scary. I think they've been putting a lot of pressure on those objectives, and I think that could make the difference here. Baron's up now, but I don't think that's really going to make the difference.
I feel like it's a little early for either team to be looking for Baron. Maybe.
I mean, getting vision on it is important.
Yeah, that is important.
I mean, you do want to get vision on it. And I think getting that shutdown on LeBlanc at some point is going to be very, very strong.
Yes.
Truman's got good vision to let Nebulous do a little bit of counterplay there. Do you think he just split pushes?
With the Ornn, his tankiness is definitely something that is going to be countering how strong the NACE or whoever comes in to try and stop that split push.
Doing 2 people in mid fearlessly. He's a little bit low on mana, but that's not too bad. Yep, a little bit of back. Oh, that plant's going to give her away there.
Yeah.
That's such a rough place for passive to go. Had it not been for that, I think they could have just walked up.
Yeah.
I think they would have fell for the trap.
Yeah. Nebulous is looking slow. NASA's down here.
I'd be afraid to click on Nasus to see how many stacks he has. You think he's at 400 by now?
Given his CS, probably. I would assume so.
He's definitely got to be up there in queue, and that's going to be scary.
Maybe 500.
Maybe 500.
Yeah.
Do you think he's not at delete ADC?
No,
right
not
now, but he's scary.
not there.
Damn.
Yes, that's 1 Q is rocking your bar.
if you're switching.
Yes.
The minions are right there.
Yeah.
That's
Coming out.
easy coming out. Yeah. It's interesting. I'm just choosing to play it slow, but like, do you think that Truman bans NACE if they win this game? If FNU wins this game, do you think Truman bans the NACE?
I don't feel as though Nasus is. It's hard. Nasus is definitely looks like a foe here. He's strong. He's going to be difficult to deal with.
Right.
As top tower falls. But I don't think if they win here, I think definitely Nasus is probably get. But then we're probably going to see one of the top laners more better picks.
So you're gonna
Probably.
Do you think you risk them? Do you think it's better to put them on that? I honestly don't think. I don't think it's gonna be better to put it. You could consider banning all 3, but then who do you leave open? Do you ban both of those ADCs and then leave something open in mid?
Yeah.
What's the choice there? You know. Oh, okay. A little bit of action here. Nasus gonna have the
Knock
flash.
up.
Good knock up. Good knock up. Nasus
Looks
does
like
not
Cyrus
get
coming down.
Rooted? Yeah. Nasus is
Nasus
not going to get
gone.
out of this. And they are making sure that Twitch is going to get that kill to get that gold.
Good.
That's going to be... Ooh,
Good shot.
yeah. That's going to be... Making sure that the gold gets on Twitch. That was very good play. They lose bot tower for that. Everyone was there. And they lose a kill for that, too. That's scary.
Yeah.
It's a low kill game, and they're putting in some pressure. Or doing a little forging here. Is this going to be... That was boots, looks like. I thought he already had boots. Pretty sure he already had boots. Maybe I'm going crazy. This is just going to be another easy drag.
Yeah.
It's not contested. Truman just doesn't have any vision there.
No.
It's looking scary for this first game.
Yeah.
And this is a best of 3, so they only have 1 shot to mess up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think understanding the pace of how Florida plays is really good for them, at least for the first game.
Yeah, I think definitely if you're going to lose a game here, it's okay to lose your first one.
Right.
Because you're getting a for maybe how you're anyway, and definitely getting a feel for their pace and how they are in lane. Definitely getting a feel for how somebody is in laning phase.
Right.
You can definitely then gauge your strategy around that.
Right. And I think something important too is these teams, like we talked about earlier, have never played each other.
Yes.
So that I think makes a big difference. If they would have played each other instead of Florida having to forfeit that game, because I don't know I don't know the reason why. It might have been their players weren't able to show up. Do you think that would have been the hardest match? Because Manchester didn't pose too much of a threat.
Yeah. And Florida beat Manchester.
Huge!
Huge
that shutdown,
that
is going to be, that's really big.
Yeah,
that's LeBlanc off the table.
Yes.
That gold's going to go on to Nico. Nico's definitely going to be able to utilize it. It's looking like it's just kind of a kill hunting game.
Yes.
That's going to be another tower that they lose. It seems like every time they go to hunt someone down, they're losing a tower. But it maybe turns into a Baron one.
Ooh.
Without the threat of someone being able to jump on top of you, that is significantly safer for Truman to get the Baron. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, the only big assassin threat is going to be LeBlanc. And they have enough damage to guard it down before LeBlanc's going to get back. You just have to be able to deal with everyone else. And I think what needs to happen here is that we need to have Nebulous get out there, get in front, getting back.
Nebulous is up there.
There is going to be the Rel engaged. That's going to be huge. Blooming Blossom. There is Fist is going to be going down. That's a lot of damage from Truman there.
Yeah.
Nebulous is also going to go down. Rel is going to get in there and start coming.
Getting hit for Nico.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yep, and that's going to be
the end for Zyra.
That's going to be a wipe there. I don't think Halo maybe gets out. That's just
good route.
That's just a rough fight there. I think part of the issue is the positioning out of the tank, out of Nebulous for Truman.
Yeah, if you're positioning well, you want to be in front of where your squishies are taking that damage from.
Right, and I think he moved backwards so he couldn't get CC'd, so he could get the ults off.
Yeah.
But I think that they have enough peel on the backside that Halo would have been able to deal.
Yeah.
With the backside. You put, Biss.
Oh
my gosh, yeah, that's a dangerous Q.
It's a dangerous
The knockup
Q.
helps, getting the gold onto Orin, maybe not as much. That's scary. That's one less Baron on the board. But I think, it's really a difference of positioning there. I think a little bit of better positioning would have made that a lot harder for them to do anything.
Yes.
They didn't even kill Baron.
No,
that was just
That was just a fight at Baron.
That was, an inhibitor 2 towers. That's still scary.
Yes.
This is looking really, really rough. Truman's only got 1 tower off of the board.
Yeah, that's true.
But look at that wave management and bot right there. Truman has done a lot of work to do good wave management, and we're seeing that right there. Minions are doing work while nothing else is going on.
Yeah. And that's definitely something that I heard from from Truman talking, was that they were focusing on making sure they had good wave management, and it's definitely helping them here.
Yes, most definitely. I think a lot of what's going to be helping them most, of course, is going to be that wave management, because Truman is very good at playing the long game. They've had a lot of long matches, especially the winning match from last or 2 weeks ago. The reason they won that was that wave management. It allowed them to take the game as long as possible, allowed them to do what they needed to do.
Yeah.
Conversely, the Nasus is on the board.
Yeah, that is true. We're seeing Nasus push bot. Definitely going for the split push to draw attention, or maybe not.
See, the question is, does Truman commit to killing the Nasus here before Dragon?
Before Dragon.
They're to it. They are on top of the Rel, though.
No.
That is going to be a huge bit of pressure. If they can get the Rel off the board, 4.5 damage, but getting Rel to move out is very good. Without Nasus is the only one that's really going to be able to quote-unquote execute.
Yeah.
All right, seeing a lot of mobility. It looks like there's going to be a big engage. Or it's going to stop LeBlanc.
Yeah,
they got to get out of there. They have to start disengaging. That's a huge ultimate right there. Keep on with the disengage. That's going to be a lot of damage.
That's good.
Kill. There's the kill on the jungler. That is
almost
going to be
the kill on Nasus there.
Yeah, that's going to be the kill on the brand too. That's Nebulous down. That's okay though. We also lost the ADC. That's a big trade.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's going to be able to drag it, but of course, LeBlanc's going to keep shredding. LeBlanc didn't die.
LeBlanc is dangerous there. She keeps on getting out, and she keeps on getting those kills.
Yep. And they're just going to walk right in. They recognize that they're going to have to reset, and that's a lot of super minions on towers. Zyra doesn't really have the wave clear for it. Neither does Ivor.
No. But it looks like we might be able to get
I mean, do
kill
you
on
chase down
NACE?
a kill here? I mean, they don't have Dragon, so maybe the play is to get Dragon. But the question is, do Brandon and Rel, who are just up now, go and do Dragon?
It looks
Because
like
it looks like that's what they're
their
going to
plan. Yes.
do. They're going to go get Dragon while they're sieging, and that's going to be Soul, and that's scary. There's going to be Nasus down, but Nasus is just there to distract, right?
Yeah. He didn't even have a shutdown, so that's just normal kill. I mean, it's beneficial, but they're
Truman's
definitely
gonna pay for it.
Yeah, they're going to pay for it in losing this soul.
And Truman doesn't look like they're even going to try to start
No.
the movement towards it. So that's Hex Tech.
Yeah, that is Hestech.
It's really scary. This is really a rough first game right
Yes.
now. It's not over yet. I've seen Truman do weirder stuff before. The Truman is very, very good at doing underdog stories of going down early and coming out with something incredible. They've done it in Rocket League. I
Zyra
think they
makes
could do
it
it in
out of
Legends.
there.
Yeah, that's scary. That's scary. I saw that happening on screen, and I'm like, can I finish what I'm saying before I have to say, oh no, that's a kill? But it looks like they're doing Baron. This might just be it. This might be the point where you're like, okay, let's start thinking about next game. Truman is going to try to. That's a big
good
shutdown.
Yeah.
They can contest this. Nasus is not there. They have no front line.
No, they do not.
They just concede, and that's smart from Ford.
Just back out of there.
Yep.
Nothing comes out of it.
I don't think you fight too long here.
No.
Especially look at that base. That's a lot of super minions,
No,
and
you
that's
definitely
only a Zyra that's able to deal with it. You have to send someone back to help.
You need somebody back there now.
And
do anything.
The question is, Florida's just going to stop those backs.
Yeah, Florida's just going to stop that from happening. Go back to doing Baron. Oh, and a teleport.
Yeah, there's
going to
be TP, and that's going to be a TP back. But it's just not going to be enough.
No, you can't do anything against that Nasus.
That's just rough.
Yeah.
I mean, really, realistically, rough first showing. But, I mean, well, what's there to say?
There's 2 more games, or hopefully at least 1 more.
Right. There's 2 more games. We're going to see 2 more games. But that's a scary first game.
Yes.
What do you think is going through Truman's mind right now?
I think probably banning LeBlanc.
Right, yep. Banning LeBlanc.
I don't know about Nasus. It's hard to say because they've already this beforehand was already dedicating one of 2 of those bans to the top layer, and I feel like you shouldn't dedicate.
Oh my gosh! Look at that. Business Emerald 4 now. I didn't even notice that.
Oh wow!
I must not have updated. Business Emerald 4. That's really interesting. I didn't know that. We'll be talking a little bit about the sides there. But yeah, sorry to cut you off. I just noticed that. I'm like, hey, congratulations to Biz for hitting Emerald.
Yeah, it's a question of, do you want to give up 3 of those ban picks for your top laner?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a viable option. I feel like you probably ban Nasus, ban one of his other ones, and hope for the best here.
Right. Yeah, it's scary. It's really a question of like, what can you do here to make things different?
Which champion are you most okay with like defending against?
Right. And I don't necessarily think that top lane really is too much of that big threat.
I don't think so. No. If he gets ahead like on like Garen, that's you get a lot of fear from that. But if you're able to just stop him from continuously just like doing what he wants to do, you just need to stop Austin from doing what he wants to do, and that's just farm and sit there and do top lane things.
Yeah, play the island.
Yeah.
Still scary.
Yes.
Still definitely a rough first game for Truman. What do you think about everything else that was happening there?
The realm was definitely weird. A weird pick, but she was so useful, and she definitely picked up that like they were lagging behind in that front area and how much CC they had, because they're as compared to Truman was looking very robust in their CC, and it looked like Rel's ability as a player was really overshone like what we thought was going to happen.
Most definitely. And I think a big part of it was we underestimated what they were going to be able to do with that LeBlanc.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting the LeBlanc to pop up as hard as she did, but she's definitely one of those feast or famine champions. And they made good use of Rel Ultimate multiple times.
Yes.
So I think Truman comes into this definitely having to consider who's the next ban. I think the ADC bans were good. I think bot lane was comfortable. Bot lane was doing okay. It's just it wasn't enough in the face of having an assassin in that mid lane.
Yeah. I think Brand definitely gave a lot of pressure. It was good pressure enough that that LeBlanc succeeded.
I think if Twitch gets more kills in that bot lane,
yes, I feel like
scarier.
Yeah, if he is able to farm and get enough kills to keep himself up with the LeBlanc, it will look better than what we just saw.
Right. So, do you think they picked the LeBlanc again?
I feel like if Florida is doing anything, it's definitely that LeBlanc pick. Yeah. It worked well for them, so why not go for it again? Or are we going to see Truman go for that ban?
I mean, I could see it. I mean, who were the bans last time? They banned
Vex. Vex was their
ban.
ban.
Vex ban. I think they might be a Vex main.
That is true. Definitely.
Who is scarier in your mind? Is it going to be the Vex or is it going to be the LeBlanc?
That's hard. I hate Vex so much because her abilities are so great. That ult is insane.
Yeah.
And just like a tank that can appear right in your face.
Yeah.
It's scary.
So personally, I think that I'd rather take the Vex over the LeBlanc.
If it was me, yeah. The Vex is so much more manageable opposed to that LeBlanc that is just disappearing and making clones.
If Vex commits to getting in there, Vex is getting in there.
Yeah, she's stuck in there because her oh my gosh,
ultimate? Not
her ultimate. Her peel isn't comparable to LeBlanc's able peel and situations that you don't want to be in.
I think that's definitely something Truman has to consider: is do you take the good chance on the Vex? Even though it's a main, how many mains did Truman get to play? Truman, the Ivern, Truman. I mean, the Nico is one of Freedom's mains.
Yeah. So
it's not necessarily the case that they didn't get some of the, but it's still really scary to see those things. So, I mean, I don't know. I think you play Arya against it.
Yeah, Arya is definitely.
I think if you're able to get that matchup, I think it's going to be okay. I think it's okay for Truman. So now waiting for them to start the match here. We had a quick bathroom break from them.
Yeah.
They get bathroom breaks. We in the casting booth do not get bathroom breaks.
In fact, the door's locked. We're not out.
Not actually the case. No one's sure for our safety. We are simply memeing actively right now. We are allowed to leave.
An Israel ban.
Israel ban. Yeah, expected. They banned Israel first. There's going to be the Garen ban to be expected.
Their top laner is a Garen main. I feel like if that is going to be a ban from Truman, it's definitely going to be that one.
And there's the Ziggs ban. They do not like him on the Ziggs.
No, they do not.
He's bored up as Ziggs. They just don't want to split push.
The NACE ban.
There's the NACE ban.
So,
all right.
So we're going to see if they don't ban Volibear Truman. We're definitely going to see it from Florida.
100%. We're going to see the Volibear if they do not ban it. There's the Rakan ban.
Yeah.
They're really scared of the Rakan too. I mean, they were so dominant against Shawnee in that playoff match with Rakan and Ziggs. I mean,
Yeah.
of course you gotta respect it.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Florida definitely knows the Truman players.
Yeah, they've done their research. The Ezreal ban,
it's a strange one.
Ezreal Stroll.
Yes.
There's the volley ban. That's
the volley
a
ban.
triple top.
Triple top ban.
They see it.
Yes. Okay. Now the question is, what are they going to do with their last two bans?
Right. I think they do the ADCs.
Definitely the ADCs, and then just giving their mid that vexed, so not even contesting it.
Fiora. They're gonna Truman's probably gonna pick Orin.
Yeah,
Orin. That's gonna be a rough game for Orin.
Yeah. Yep. There it is. I feel like if Orin plays that safe, you can definitely mitigate much of Fiora's power there.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, that's what you're looking for.
Right. Oh, they did leave the Jinx available.
We get to see it.
We
get to see it.
This is exciting.
Yes.
This is going to be gameplay.
Another Rel pick.
Rel jungle.
Yeah,
another Rel jungle. Rel jungle is very successful.
There's
going to be the Vex. Yep. That's already a dangerous front line. That's very scary.
Morgana.
There we go. Now we're for second ban phase. Let's see what we're going to get first for Truman's bans.
Very curious.
I think they double ban.
Double ban. There's Vayne.
There's Vayne.
I guess we're expecting a Misfortune next.
Misfortune would be my next guess.
FNU.
What do you think? What do you think FNU is thinking for this ban here?
I'm not entirely sure.
I think they're definitely Amumu. Amumu is a very popular pick for Halo on the jungle, so I see where the Amumu.
I get it.
It's going to limit the amount of really big ults that's going to be able to slow them down.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, like we said, I think it's going to be MF ban.
Yeah.
They really do not care about the supports because they're smart enough to know when and where to do things, so they don't need to care. Brand though,
that's it.
Honestly,
I respect
it. Even though we were literally just saying they don't care about the supports, Brand did make it very hard for Switch to be successful in the bot lane. I get it. Rammus, another very popular pick. I think they're trying to force him onto the Ivern.
Yeah, definitely trying to force that Ivern because for them it looked good.
But Truman really wants the tank. There's going to be Braum. Love the Braum pick.
Love seeing
also
Braum
a big fan of Braum. Hopefully it's Santa Braum skin.
I feel like Braum is definitely going to do well. I'll wait until bot picks to see what they're going to do.
They left MF open, so I'm kind of expecting the MF. But with the Braum, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of good ADCs that you could pick. So, yeah.
Misfortune.
Misfortune. And we're going to see support pick here. Do you think they go
Leona?
Okay.
That's interesting.
Leona's strong.
Yeah, that is true. Leona is definitely strong. Going against a Braum, though, I mean, if you can catch that Jinx out, that's definitely good. But that Braum in front might kind of make some things difficult.
Right, slow you down. Jinx being able to passive so fast, is going to make it to where if Leona gets in there, what's the chance that Leona just gets out? What's the chance that Leona doesn't have to burn flash? It's pretty low.
Yeah, I feel like Leona is definitely not the best pick into the spot lane for FNU.
What do you think is a better pick? Do you think you pick Poke and try to poke Braum out?
I think that has to be your pick there because Braum is just you could go for a grab but that's so similar to Leona. It just I feel if you're facing a Braum and especially somebody like Jinx who can proc that passive so well. I feel like you go for something that's more pokey.
Yeah, and I mean, we're going to have to sit here for 3 minutes and talk about these teams. Just like last time, this draft, I mean, both of these are strong drafts.
Yeah.
I mean, we disrespected the rel earlier.
Yes,
We definitely have to respect the rel play. Both drafts seem pretty solid.
Yes, we get almost like 4 tanks from FNU and 3 for Truman.
Right. That means they're going to lack maybe just a little bit on the damage. MF can make up for that. I mean,
that is true.
Here's what I see. Leo jumps in, roots someone. You get MF ulting on top of that. You get Rel ults.
Yeah.
I recently, Vexel. I recently just played a game with one of my friends, and we played MF Rel. And MF Rel is so strong because all Rel has to do is engage, get in there, stun someone with Q, ult, and then MF just shreds them. And that's scary. But it's scary when they're both in the same lane. They're going to be able to do it later, but early on, they are going to have to hope that Jinx and Braum are not strong enough to contest them.
Yeah, I think definitely here you're looking to probably just try to shut down the misfortune. Try your best against the Fiora. And I guess we'll see from the Vex. I feel like she's definitely going to be dangerous. But I feel like if over LeBlanc Vex, I feel like Vex is definitely. Yeah,
definitely the preferable pick. Morgana's got her spell shield.
That is true. That you have some. Morgana is a good guard against Vex. Morgana's good in the mid lane in general, and definitely can hopefully shut down some of Vex's more triggers, like that movement.
Yeah, and I mean, this top lane matchup, Fiora, Orin, definitely rough. We haven't even talked about Trundle yet. We haven't touched on it.
I feel Trundle against Rel,
I think, the thing that you have to realize is Rel's passive is every time she hits, she's sundering up to 10% of someone's armor and magic resist. Trundle's not really going to be building a lot of that.
No.
So it's not really too much of an issue for him. So if they get into a team fight, or at least they get into a one-on-one fight, I think Trundle takes it. His attack, his ability to knock up. Rel's got a lot of CC, but is she going to be able to utilize that well enough to stop Trundle? I don't think so one-on-one, but there's not going to be a lot of one-on-one. This is a team game.
I'm curious to see what happens. I feel like Trundle might be able to definitely use his block of ice against the Rel's CC if there ever gets a point where they're fighting head to head.
That's true. Rel is not immune to being stopped while she's in that.
Yeah.
So we could see something happen there. All right.
Yeah.
As soon as there we go.
There we go.
Some good skins out there. Star Nemesis Morgana. And we do have a side switch up now. Truman is going to be on the red side. FNU is going to be on the blue.
Yeah.
Not too big of an issue, but that's okay. Lost my water bottle. There it is. And I'm expecting everyone is going to be going out into that normal prom.
Yeah.
It maybe looks like those pings almost make me think that they're going to invade, but I don't think their invade is strong enough.
No. I feel like they're definitely just going to set up for that. Maybe they're trying to with that.
They're probably just trying to
I think they're trying to get a bait out there.
They're trying to see if they can get someone.
Yeah.
They're thinking, okay, we have Braum passive.
Yeah.
We have Jinx Q. She's going to be able to stop someone, and we can get good chip at the very least. That resets them back to base. That's going to make that lane, for whomever it is, a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But not going to happen.
Nothing happens out of it.
We're really good at predicting things that just aren't happening. And it does look like we're going to see Trundle potentially starting top there. Yep, looks like it's going to be a red start. Sneaky.
Yes.
From Florida here.
Yeah.
With the
Looking
bush
for
cheese.
I don't know.
This means that Leona has to have E. If they were actually going to go for the bush cheese, she has to have E.
She would have to.
Which means she's going to.
But the way that they were backing up there, Braum, makes me think that they're still they're afraid of them still.
Right, most definitely, and I mean it boils down to Braum passing if they can.
Yeah,
I think this bot lane is going to be very back and forth. I think there's going to be a lot of action happening in bot. Level 2 is going to be very big. And level 3 is going to be very big. It usually is just for about everyone. That's a really rough weak point spot for Orin right there.
Yeah.
But I think, just whoever hits level 2 for now, maybe a really big engage. And it looks like they're locking up maybe this timing when you want to use that trinket there. You want to the best play that you can do as a support is know whenever. Good fight, good
nice
little
hit.
good. The best, good back and forth there. The best thing, in my opinion, that you can do, especially on an engaged support, is do I know when I'm about to hit 2? Can I trinket and then immediately get some CC off? Especially if you're playing Leona, you're thinking, okay, can I hit minion on that 2? Can I do that?
Oh, nice
root, and that's going to be a W from Morgana. That's a lot of damage. That's
good
a lot
there.
Of damage.
Maybe
that's going to be.
Q comes back up.
Yep.
Maybe hit it. Oh,
that's so close. That's so close.
That's good.
That was really scary. That was really scary. I wanted to see the kill there.
That was scary, but I like the look of that. That is definitely more confidence coming from our mid laner from last game.
Freedom. Freedom's definitely. It's gonna be a
nice
gank. Early gank. That's gonna be flash. If you can get Leona here, the slow. Get Leona. There's the passive.
Leona flash.
Yep, there's her flash. That's gonna be potentially first
W.
blood. That's so close. There's first blood. That's gonna be first blood
from Jinx. This is looking good.
Really good. I wasn't expecting that.
No.
Well, you see, definitely from where he started, Halo started in the jungle. It seemed like they could do that. And they both should have been aware that there could be a level 3 gank from either of those jungles with where they both positioned. Because they both should have known we're both lane early. Mm-hmm. We're both going to be having something happen here. And Rel did get there, but it was just late.
It looks like this Orin is doing well against the Fiora.
Yeah, it definitely helps with where that weak point is on the back.
I think there might be a possibility that it out of the picks for their top laner, this might have been an off one. This might not be the one that he usually goes to. And
most definitely. It's still a strong pick into it.
Yes, of course. Fiora is always a strong pick in the top lane, just generally. But is it such an off pick for him that it kind of throws their top laner off?
Right. True.
Because you have your 3 big ones: Volibear, Garen, and Nasus. Mm-hmm. Maybe their top laner isn't as used to it. Right, and usually, you want to have a couple. If you want to have 3 good champions, usually with a little bit of diverse, gameplay styles. Yeah.
But we're really from, you got a lot of text there that is playing, a fighter to a different kind of style of fighter.
Fiora is definitely different, and make a difference here.
Got the weak point there with the post. Is it riposte? You speak French.
Repose.
Repose. Thank you.
You don't. Does it end with a T?
I think it ends with an E. Actually, I don't know why I'm putting a T on there. I'm a fake French fan.
Well, if it's feminine, then it ends with an A.
Okay.
But you don't say the E's, R's.
Gotcha.
Some other consonants.
Right. Okay.
Good push from the mid.
Yeah, definitely. Got them out first. Mm-hmm. Actually, no, it looks like she actually... we can't see items right now. Hopefully we do get that pulled back up there.
Yeah.
So we can see information on what they're buying and stuff. But the gameplay, the loop that we're going to see there, especially from Freedom, is that nullify everything that Vex is going to do with the game.
Yeah, it looks like Vex already backed, gotten control.
Got a control. We do see, just very close. You're going to be missing that spell shield there. It doesn't have that. Oh my gosh, the
nice
big
root.
Oh,
Trundle coming down.
There's going to be shard of ice.
There it is.
That's another
Morgana's
kill
done.
to beast.
Maybe
that should be 3,
maybe,
isn't it? They're going to go for it.
There it is. That's
double
the double kill.
That's huge.
Yes.
That's huge from Truman.
3 kills in 6 minutes. That's
going to be Dragon too.
Yes.
And the best part is getting to play the Jinx.
Yes.
That is his preferred champion, and they just handed it to him. I think they really said, okay, take it. We're not scared.
Yeah.
And right now they're paying for it.
Yes. I think they were overconfident because of just the way that the brand was shutting them down last game, that they got overconfident in their abilities there.
Yeah, do you think they expected they were going to get the brand pick a second time?
I think maybe possibly, and they just weren't seeing that ban that was going to come.
Look at this. This is dirty. Stealing chickens? Stealing chickens right now? And Gamer is there to prevent them from doing anything about it.
Oh,
there's Rel. And you know what? You know what the best part about stealing it is? Don't even worry about leave them.
Yep.
Let that jungle never tick back over. They're just going to sit there.
Yep.
But, of course, Rel finished them off, so it doesn't matter. But that's dirty. But that's how you got to play. And they're both rotating down into bot. They have no vision.
Wait, oh my gosh!
It's going to be another proc of Braum passive onto the MF. It doesn't matter.
That's another kill for Biss.
4 kills for Biss. That's
huge.
Really scary.
This is huge.
That's assist goal onto 2 people. Not just 1, 2 people.
This start is looking fantastic.
That's incredible.
We already have a 1K gold lead 8 minutes in.
Yeah, that's scary. Top lane is pretty even. Mid lane, pretty even. That's
nice
big
root.
Q, big
Nice
Q.
root.
Little bit of poke damage there. It's scary for FNU, right?
Yeah, they're bot lane shivering in those boots right now. That's a good knockup.
That's going to be a knockup. She has ulted. Stay against the wall. You let her get that. That's one more. She didn't get it with her dash. That's going to be kind of a waste of the ult there.
Seeing a back from bottom.
Mm-hmm. Going to be slow gameplay here.
Yeah.
Now that everyone's reset, nothing crazy's happening. On the map, it's just chill, it's tranquil, but it's 0-4.
Yeah.
Truman can't get too confident yet, of course. It's early game. They're down one map.
You got to keep that pressure up on them. You can't let that tide turn.
Absolutely. Interesting. Is this an Orin? Is he baiting right now?
No.
Jinx and Braum are top lane.
Trundle is there.
Jinx and Braum are top lane. They are playing the map right now. Do you think they're up here to contest this?
I think that's what they're going for.
No, it's a lane swap. They're lane swapping top. Look at that. That's
what?
They're sending Orin down there. They're lane swapping right now.
They're collapsing on their. This is gonna look fantastic.
Oh, that is gonna be. That's 2. There's 3. That's ult coming onto that. I don't know.
Halo's gonna.
Truman stole that. Truman stole that with Jinx ultimate.
Oh my gosh.
And that's going to be... Braum's going to have to do some peel here.
Yeah.
Jinx is going to be able to do some damage. You do not want to lose Jinx here. If anything, you're going to... Oh, that's going to be rough. Oh, that's going to be... Oh my gosh, that's going to be Vex. That's going to be Vex. Okay.
Maybe keep it away.
No, Jinx gets
lives.
out. Jinx
Jinx
gets out.
lives.
Oh my
Braum
gosh.
dies.
Braum's going to go down, but does that even matter?
No, that's fantastic. Oh.
Okay.
Wait, the Morgana? Morgana.
That's going to be old. That's going to be old. Oh my gosh. That's incredible.
Yes.
Not only did they deny them to get I'm at a loss for words right now.
Aaron.
They did. Okay, so it does look like Rel did pick up.
Oh, shoot.
I thought whenever she did her W over it, they actually stole it with Jinx Rocket. It didn't happen. But that's scary.
Yeah.
That's 2 kills on Morgana. Mm-hmm. You're now up to 5 kills on the Jinx, and you get 1 kill on your back.
Yeah. This is looking good.
If there was someone you're gonna be wanting to get the kill on, it's gonna be Vex. Vex is the assassin, gonna be able to get on Jinx. But that's terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
This is looking fantastic for Sherman right now.
Truly, they're in a great position. That lane swap, I was so not expecting it. It doesn't look like it's going to be a full lane swap.
No, they're switching back.
But it was to slow down their bot lane to not be able to do anything. And I think that was just a really smart play from Truman.
Yeah.
They didn't get the Rift Herald, but they got 3 kills out of it. That's pressure you probably wouldn't think of in your normal ranked matches.
No.
Not coordination that you could get with just maybe 2 people in a Discord call.
Yeah, that very true.
Nice. Oh, barely missed out.
Yeah.
On, big knockup. Gonna miss out on the brittle.
That
very sad.
Sucks.
He's taking a lot of damage and he's not letting. There's gonna be a grasp stack.
Almost
he's
under
not
tower.
letting. He's not letting. He's doing very good, not letting those minions crash. That's the whole reason he was doing that poke. I feel like. She is gonna be jumping
under tower.
That's a tower hit. That's gonna be a brittle stack. Oh my gosh!
The
and he
flash
flashes
back.
out. Yeah, I mean, she ulted there. So that is scary.
Yeah.
I think if you can get the brittle and just back up there, that's not as bad.
No.
But I think doing the engage with the E there might have cost him his flash.
Yeah.
Because that engage, I mean, you're not going to do any damage with it. Not with that knockout.
I feel like that might have been a fat finger there.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that.
Unless you're going, if you're meant to go more right.
Yeah, sure.
But I mean,
oh,
we're still keeping it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, so that's going to go into the Rel. They knocked her out of that MF. MF would have got that kill.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that going to Rel isn't the best thing for FNU.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's going to help.
I mean, as tanks go, they're going to get better with items, but Rel doesn't really have a lot of scaling off of items, so that really isn't going to be as big an effect as it would have been on MF. No. If MF would have got that, that would have been huge.
Massive.
That would have put her back in the game, because that's 500 gold plus 300 from kill. Scary. Now this top lane, Island gameplay, truly, as it was said in chat earlier, I think it was antisocial gameplay.
Yeah.
You put yourself up there, you're with one other person, you don't have to worry about anything.
No, you just tunnel vision it.
If you don't have
hope
to leave,
everybody else does
it's
good.
so much better. Everything, as long as it doesn't collapse elsewhere, you're doing your job. So all objectives are down. It's really just going to be what are people going to do around the map. No spell shield coming out. Spell shield coming out very late there. Q almost finding the Vex, but you see that Trundle in the jungle? Still in that blue buff?
Yeah.
Rel is right there farting her wool. No idea that this is happening. He's getting out. He's walking out. That was free. That was gameplay right there.
Maybe some skirmishing between bot.
Yep, just a little bit. They're getting it shoved in there. Gotta respect MF having ult back soon.
Yeah.
We can see it, of course. They probably are aware of that. You gotta respect the Leo ult too.
Mm-hmm.
Getting stuck in the middle of that, or even on the edges.
Mm-hmm. It'd definitely do some damage. Love that Morgana skin.
Oh yeah, it's true. I mean, easily her best one. Oh, that's gonna be
nice.
That is a full. That was a full send. That was everything that was
all.
Send
that was an all in by Vex. A very good Q there, but maybe
Ignite too. For
Oh,
okay.
That would have been nasty.
That would have been nasty.
Oh,
that's ultimate. Yep, good dash out.
Yeah.
She's not going to have that, so you just keep from the top side. That's flash. I don't like that pathing there. You path straight back to tower, right?
Yeah, you go back, making sure that Fiora can't get around to your weak spot. That's just...
I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, no one on this team is Faker. I mean, I'm not Faker. Are you Faker?
No, not
okay, well then we've already decided that we're not going to have her. A little bit of poke damage there. Rel and Trundle are both in the area.
Yes.
They're counter ganking right now in bot lane. If
staring each other in the eye.
They're looking at each other across the bushes, thinking to each other, go first. You go first. You go first. That's Vex coming bot down.
Nice E from Jinx there.
Good, just slow them down.
Yep.
Don't even need to engage them. Just prevent them from getting any extra kills. Vex is scary.
Yeah, Vex is definitely scary. I feel like
Vex is thinking about coming back down.
The only person for them that's going to be too entirely scary for Vex to go on is probably Jinx.
Oh no! Yeah. Okay, and there's going to be ultimate coming out. That's going to be flash. That's E out.
That's done.
That's down. That's her down.
That goes to Misfortune.
That is really
rough.
That's really rough. I mean, you got to respect that they're gonna try and do that.
Yeah, I feel like FNU definitely acknowledged the fact that that Jinx is going to be scary later in the game, and so they pointed their sights towards them. Definitely just pushing in the bot lane.
And that's first tower.
Yeah.
And that's gonna. I mean, Truman are still up. What 2K gold right now?
They're.
It's a 2K gold difference, but I mean, with first tower down, that's a lot of pressure. That's
Truman's down 2K gold. They're on red side.
Oh, they are on red side. The display is messing with me right now. Yeah, Truman's down 2K gold.
Yeah.
My mistake. That's scary.
Yeah, that it's a little worrying. I feel like if you play it safe here, look to not give away easy deaths.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. And I mean, there haven't been any easy deaths. There's been a lot of flashes, Truman's got a lot of easy kills.
Just definitely, yes. I think what you're looking for here is making sure you have your vision is up, looking out for things like that, because it definitely.
That's ultimate out from Fiora.
She's under
She's
tower.
confident.
Oh, that flash!
Gosh, that was
flash.
an incredible flash. Don't re-engage that.
Yeah.
Just stay out of range.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you just got to
Tower
stay out of
shots.
range there. That's 3 tower shots. She might die.
no, she gets out from that last one.
I would just stay on the up. I would hug the opposite side of the tower.
The tower.
Oh, wow!
That is fantastic.
What a
Getting
great
that shut
rocket.
down. Yes, that's looking.
Okay,
That looks good for Truman.
I mean that looks really good. I mean it would have been good for her to die to tower.
Yeah.
But that's more shutdown gold on the Abyss.
Yeah, more into Biss. I feel like the more they can feed into Biss, the better for Truman right here.
Absolutely. I mean, Jinx is scary.
Yes.
The changes to her passive are crazy in the ability that she's able to output damage. And it looks like Truman's all together,
Yeah,
but they're a little bit split. They don't have their top laner is not there.
Yeah,
And
their
I don't know,
Fiora's
there's
down.
Rel right there.
Rel was outside. It looks like there's going to be a team fight here.
Jinx is going to be on Biz in the back lane there. That's going to be the commitment there.
Oh.
That's going to be the ultimate.
Oh.
That's going to be the kill there.
The kill from Leona.
There's going to be one kill onto Orin,
Orin.
and it really just needs to be a game of this. It's really committing
This is
to
a-
those kills there. Yep. Truman
an
still got
ace.
the drag.
Yeah,
That's
The-
an ace, though.
The drag is there, but the ace.
Is really scary.
Yes.
I think you get the drag and you get out.
Yeah.
And part of the reason why they couldn't get out, to be fair, Leo ults right on top
Yeah.
of that Jinx,
Then
and then
there's not too much-
the
there's-
follow up with the Rel W.
Yeah, there's not too much you can do there, but if you can do something, it's definitely get it.
Yeah, most definitely. Truman's had a lot of flashy plays, but they're paying for it right
Yeah.
now. I mean, they're down 3 towers. I'm sorry, haven't taken a tower from Florida. Florida is
4K
just,
gold.
yeah. It's. I mean, the kills look good on paper,
Mhm.
but it's what you're going to do with those kills.
Yeah.
And I think now that we're outside of laning phase, it's going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be able to do a little bit more on map, but I'm still concerned. They're behind. I want them to win,
Yes.
obviously.
Yes.
I have a little bit of bias here as the commentator for Truman on Truman's esports channel.
Yes. I'm hopefully going to see some more kills going towards Biz here.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully getting a shutdown on any of those 3 that we see on our screen right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And it does look like that Truman is saying, okay, they probably want to get the Rift. Bless you. A little bit of Jinx gameplay, a little bit of fight happening there up top. They're going to see there's 2 up there, and they're going to be like, okay, Jinx is probably alone. So that's going to be pretty scary.
Right there.
Yeah, it's a rough position here. Truman going for the steal with the rocket, it didn't work. They're going to have to walk in there.
I feel like that's where you just disengage.
Yeah.
And you don't do anything.
Fortunately for them, they delayed that enough that Rift just timed out. No more Rift.
No more.
There's going to be an ultimate engage from Vex.
nice
there.
flash from Braum there.
Good flash from Braum. Oh, that's ultimate onto Jinx, but Jinx
Jinx.
is going to be able to disengage with a flash there.
Yeah.
There's going to be the proc on that.
Nice.
Yep,
Getting
she's
on
good
Rel
now.
there. Orin splitting focus. That's good.
That's good. Orin is getting some stuff done. He's making sure
both
he's
Morgana and Orin are splitting focus. That's
that's
fantastic.
really good. Truman is good at like doing things across the map. If this is a game that they can accept that it's going to go long, and if they're going to accept that it's going to go long, then they're going to be making those plays.
Yeah.
For split push.
I feel like this is definitely their last game. The NACE, it really restricted them from going into that long game that they might prefer.
And I mean, Truman's good at closing out games.
Yeah.
But they have a setup that they're not going to be punished too hard for going later, especially with Jinx. Jinx, even though she's going to get all of her items, she's still going to be a threat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's scary. Jinx has now got the Gale Force.
Yeah.
That's going to be very, very strong.
This is looking good.
Yep, still down almost, about 3K gold. Truman did get the bot tower there, so now towers are almost even. Just need that top tower, and it looks like Jinx doing a great job of setting up that top wave. Like I said, wave management is going to help out for Truman a lot. It looks like they were hunting down that Morgana bot side there. Not going to get anything. She's going to get out. But that's going to slow them down a little bit.
Looks like
What does it look like?
I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I was waiting to see what it,
If anything developed.
Yeah. I was watching the Jinx and the Ornn. Maybe they were going to push top, but
Yep, and it looks like it's just going to be a farming game right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the farther you're going to get ahead, the more items you're going to get. It's going to be much more difficult to do
Fiora
anything.
pushing the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That won't look good if they allow it to continue.
They are going to be.
It looks like Jinx might be recalling to stop that.
Perhaps, but that's going to be turret there. Ornn, they're sending Rel to stop Ornn from taking that tower, which is going to be really rough. So, I mean, now you have 2 objectives on the map. Well, Dragon's going to be up soon. You've got 25 seconds on Dragon. Truman's going to fight for that Dragon because they want the Soul. Soul's going to be very big for them.
Yeah.
So it's really a question of how hard do you commit to killing this Fiora right now?
Yeah.
Do you kill her? Do you get her low enough that she's going to have to back? And I think you get her low enough that she has to back.
Looks like Misfortune's going to back, which...
They're respecting that the Dragon play is coming up. She needs to reset. The question is, TP is up for Ornn. Ornn's going to have to get down there. I'm expecting he's going to TP somewhere.
Yeah, Ornn either into Butch right there, or... Oh, I was looking at the wrong word. There, that bush.
There's going to be the bush. There's going to be the TP down. So, I mean...
Both teams are here.
Yep, everyone is here. It's really just going to be a team fight game here. MF is in the back right now. You see that Fiora there. Yeah. She is rotating over just a little bit. There's going to be ultimate. Oh my gosh, that MF ultimate
by
slowing
MF.
them down. Good disengage from Truman.
Yeah. So definitely getting out of there.
You saw the Leo ult. You saw the MF ult.
Yes.
So they are up on the ultimate game. They have all of the ultimates that they could want. They can engage us at any point. They're going to give it though.
Are they looking for the Jinx ult? They are.
Oh, is it gonna be enough?
Oh, so close.
Gosh. They're looking for the snipes.
Yeah.
I can respect the snipes.
I can also respect the snipes.
I mean, when you have to disengage that hard, they do have the better position. It's going to be really hard. They have the advantage. Rel ult didn't come out, and Rel excels in those small corridors.
Yeah.
If they were going to put them anywhere for the fight, it would be in that small corner. And they've got the Vex ult up too. I mean, yeah, safe. You give it up. Now it's just the thing of what does Truman do on the map. That top wave is going to get stopped by Fiora, but both top laners are going to be there.
Yeah.
It's really just going to be waves right now. No kills coming out, just wave states. And, sometimes that's boring.
This might come down to a game of farm. Like, who can see us better?
Yep, and I mean, you can see just on the stats, I mean, Jinx is doing good at keeping up. She's got gold on top of that gold. But overall, I mean, that gold difference, it's still 3K.
Yeah.
And it is climbing. It's almost, it is 4K now.
Yeah. Over.
And I think a lot of it is
Fiora.
Yeah, Fiora's farm there is making quite a big difference in what is happening. Yeah, I mean, what else are you going to be able to do?
Mm-hmm.
You just got to wait. And it looks like Baron is going to be the next objective that they're going to be looking at. It might be the case that they're trying to fake a Baron play, but I feel like Truman would maybe want to go for it. It does look like it was a fake because Morgana was towards bot side, but now that they're all coming in, they're clearing vision.
Yeah.
Is it a Baron?
I feel like, yeah, they're all there. If they're going to do Baron, it should be around now. Letting the Vex recall.
I was going to say, I'm surprised Braum didn't see it. They were waiting just a second so they could get her.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's going to be a lot of damage.
That is fantastic.
That is, and that's shutdown too.
Yeah, it's a shutdown. Fantastic.
I want to say, I wish we could have seen if Braum saw that. Because I feel like Braum might have saw it and Vex was thinking, okay, he didn't see me. But she waited just enough time to get Q on so everyone else could be there to the chain of CC.
Misfortune pushes Ornn off the bottom tower.
That's going to be TP. I think that's from Freedom. Yep, slow that down.
I mean, top tower. But yeah, a teleport into
bot lane
by Freedom.
Yeah, and I mean, with that Baron buff, it's going to be way harder to do this. Ornn is probably going to just get this tower for free. There's the tower right there. That was a really good play from Sherman.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, in my head, in my soul, I think that was support gameplay at its finest. I think that was communication for Truman.
Yes.
And saying, hey, Vex is recalling, let's take her out of the fight. Because that is such a big threat on the board.
Yes. I feel like definitely for Truman, what they should be looking for right now is solo outing like your champions that have gold on it. Get them by themselves and trying to take them out of fights.
Right. Because no one on Truman's got a shutdown right now, but you have a 150, you have a 300, you have a 250.
Yeah.
MF is going to be with someone probably 100% of the time if she's smart.
Yeah.
Rel is going to be really hard to kill because she's got a lot of peel that she can do, and Fiora is going to be the same way.
Yeah.
So it's really just going to be a thing of pressure on the map, make someone get there, make a smart play. Yep, and this mid lane is scary from Truman.
Yeah.
What's also scary is the Morgana unchecked in the bot lane, just a little bit of a love tap there. Or it's gonna, it's probably gonna be a death there.
Yeah.
He maybe gets the tower. There's gonna be flash. Yeah, he's just. I think that's,
maybe he doesn't have EF.
Yeah, he doesn't have EF. He already used it. No, that's just gonna be it. Braum gonna TP here. I mean, they're putting pressure, but with the Fiora in top by herself, gotta answer it. I mean, if someone's knocking on your door, are you gonna go answer it?
Well, how long does drags up in
40 seconds?
40 seconds. The way that she clears wave, you're definitely going to have to answer it before.
You have to. I think you either have to accept that you're going to lose dragon, or you accept that you're going to lose the tower. And I think
for Truman, it might be drag.
It might be the drag. Yeah, Truman needs those objectives to be up.
I feel like if there's something that you're willing to give up here, it is the drag. Your towers, I feel like in this position, especially with how much that FNU has been pushing those towers, it's definitely something that you want to keep.
And it does look they're going for a little bit of a cheat here. Top for top, everyone else is going to go to dragon.
Yeah.
I think FNU's team fighting ability is going to be much better here unless Truman's going to catch someone out. I'm looking for a big Morgana Q. I'm looking for a big Braum ult. It's not going to catch anyone. There's the Q. There's going to be the ultimate. Jinx is okay.
There's
that Morgana shield may have just saved her life. That's going to be TP coming out from FNU.
A kill.
That's going to be one kill. That's going to be
Braum.
It's going to be a disengage here. Yeah, Truman is not going to get anything for that. A big shutdown. That's more gold. Oh my gosh, Biz was going crazy for a second there. That looks like it might just be. It could just go even here. I don't know. You don't re-engage. I mean, you're two tanks. You just have to give that up. Yeah.
I feel like he was definitely going for a knock up on him, or a knock up on the Fiora there, but I feel like that's still not the play.
They can maybe do it by themselves, but that's scary. I think they just wait for someone to come up. As long as Trundle can be like, hey, I'm in the area. I'm not going to let you do this.
Trundle is right there.
Do you think Trundle does some heroics? Do you think he goes for the smite? He tries to steal it?
Maybe.
If he can get on top of...
I think maybe a little bit of distraction. They're just going to pay attention to him.
Yeah, I think the longer that he can delay it, more people are going to be able to come in, and there can at least be a better fight. But it's just going to be it.
There's nothing.
Yeah. I mean, it was a pretty good fight.
Yeah. Definitely got some gold on the Jinx. She now is shut down.
It looks like Orin just did get his first upgrade, choosing to put it on himself. I'll be honest. I want it on Biz.
You want it on Biz?
I want it on that Gale Force. Gale Force coming up sooner? More stats on Gale Force? More stats on the Jinx?
He automatically upgrades himself first.
Oh, does he really?
Yes.
Okay, well, fake Orin player right here. I'm sorry. I mean, one of my friends is a big Orin player. I think he's in chat right now. I don't have chat pulled up, but he's definitely going to be like, no, you're so wrong. And I'm going to be like, oh, damn, I'm a bad commentator. I don't know one of the 150 champions in League of Legends.
Come on.
I know. Truly, truly bad gameplay from me. I'm totally controlling all these champions.
Yeah, if he's Orin level 14, I believe it's passive, automatically upgrades his item, and then past, I think he should have an upgrade able to give. I thought it was 13 and then 14, but I might be wrong.
Well, I mean, maximum. Oh, that's a huge shutdown, and it's on Biz too. That's gonna be another one caught out.
Very good.
I mean,
this is what Truman needs to be doing.
Yeah, exactly. We're busy talking about Orin upgrades. Truman is making plays actively. Top tower is going to go down.
It looks like Orin recognizes that and is
going to back for that.
Back for it. Truman might get this
their seed
mid tower.
Is so much better than one Fiora is going to be able to deal with.
Yes.
That is going to be...
That's another kill.
One shutdown.
Kill on Braum.
That's two. That's a big rocket.
Nice by Jinx.
Is it a siege race? I mean, Truman's got better siege. Do they commit to that?
I think Truman's looking for the...
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be able to stop the Fiora.
I think it was the Fiora here. I feel like she doesn't have enough wave. Ooh.
Yeah, no, that's scary. Truman has to answer that. They're going to siege. Yeah, though, that's terrifying.
Sending in Trundle, that knockup.
I mean, did they get the inhibitor too? No. Did they get the tower? They got two towers. That split was just scary.
The gold is getting closer. I can definitely feel that Jinx is definitely going to make a difference here.
I think the thing about it is Truman's going to be looking for those decisive team fights now.
Yeah.
But the problem is what Fiora is going to do.
Yeah, Fiora, just the way that she was able to take down the tower, like she obviously is shredding through armor.
Right. You need someone to handle the Fiora.
I think definitely a good pick from the Trundle to pick Thornmail.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
It definitely Lord
Doms.
Lord Doms. Where's that?
For whose items?
Jinx.
Jinx, Lord Doms, the crossbow right there.
Yeah, okay.
That's Lord Doms.
I was getting myself mixed up. Yeah, definitely a good pick against Fiora here, and definitely the Rel.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, it's the Leona. Yeah, you're gonna be shredding. Ooh, a little bit of a catch out on the Leona, as we were talking about. They don't have a lot of damage to be able to do anything.
There's Jinx.
Big ultimate coming out there to slow things down. Oh,
whoa, nice Q from Morgana.
Damage. That's heal coming out.
Fiora's looking for the bot.
That's scary. Oh, this is scary.
It looks like, the Morgana's ult was canceled. She procs.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to say there. That's pretty scary. MF ult was up. They're doing really good with that combo. I mean, that's the combo they're gonna. There's another ultimate from Vex.
They need to get rid of.
They need to get the Fiora is the problem, but they're about to have Baron buff. That's on the Biz. That might be okay. Biz
you gotta get over
switch
your focus.
You gotta
have Ornn in front of you, and you have to do something.
They're gonna get
Baron,
and you don't have rocket to stop it, right?
No.
There's no rocket. I mean,
there's not much you can do against that. They're just going to get Baron, and then they're going to look towards just sieging.
Yeah, I mean, Biz has now got the GA. That's going to be really good.
Yeah. Oh, the shutdown on.
That's going to be really close. No, they're not going to be able to chase it out. I don't think. No. I mean, if you're Truman, you're in a scary position.
Yeah.
It's best of 3, and you are out of towers.
Yeah, you have 2 towers left in your mid, and you got none left. You've got 2 inhibitors down.
You gotta fight for Dragon here if you're Truman, because you can't let them get soul, because then it's over.
Yeah.
But you have to respect the split push. She's got TP, and I hope Truman knows that she's got TP. They does look like they're just gonna take it down mid. That's smart.
So Ornn also has TP.
Yeah.
But the thing is about Ornn is like, he can't put a stop to Fiora if she's there. She has like open positions on either top or bottom to just go in there and take the Nexus.
Oh, Ornn started clicked on Trundle in accident. I feel that it's happened. It happens to everyone. They're gonna keep putting this pressure. I think as soon as this Baron buff ends, they just run straight to Dragon. Because Truman has to answer. Yeah. And you know what happens? If Truman runs to Dragon with them, Fiora TP.
Fiora TP. And probably the end. It looks like we might have Fiora just moving that way.
Yep, they're going to try to split the focus because you have to take care of the Fiora, but you're going to have to give up the tower to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you need the front line to peel for Jinx. They're just going to be able to see
Jinx is the only one who's able to really take care of Fiora.
Ooh, big ultimate coming out from Braum. There's 3 ultimates mid for them. There's Jinx. Actually, I was about to say, where's Jinx at? They need the Jinx damage. It looks like Trundle just died to the Fiora, and it looks like it's going to be a
switch your focus.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have to get onto the Fiora. Okay.
There it is.
That's going to be her down.
That's nice. Okay,
that's a lot of gold.
Okay, Truman is down all of their inhibs right now.
Yeah, that is scary. Truman has no more objectives. Do they go to Dragon? they leave one person at base to go to Dragon, you think?
It looks like they're not thinking anybody. I think they recognize that Fiora's the only one who can TP in, so there's nobody else who can do anything against their base right now.
Right. See, the problem is Orin's wave clear is not good enough.
But they got Morgana there.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. They have to keep 2 people there.
Jinx is so fast that she can get it. Nice job.
That was so close, though.
Yeah.
If that MFO stole it, I think that's game.
Yeah.
I think it's still a hard game right now. I mean, Jinx is full build now.
Jinx is looking good. They're pinging her bounty even. They recognize the fact that she is strong.
I mean, if they take out Jinx, that's game.
Yeah.
I think that's it's easily like cut and dry. That's game.
Nobody else is ahead enough, and if you kill Jinx here, I feel like that just like you take out all of German's damage.
Right. Yeah, no, that's just scary. I mean, I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too.
If I was in the seat of any one of them, I would be like, I need to play so perfect right now.
This game is so incredibly close.
Yeah, I mean, it's close for Truman. FNU is in a very strong spot. They lose a team fight, that's scary for them. Because if they lose a team fight and Truman at least has Jinx up, I think they can siege that game. Because it's in him and it's 2 towers, and I think they can do that.
Losing Trundle there.
Yeah, losing Trundle there, not a good look. And that's going to be ultimate. Vex is definitely... Well,
Vex is not looking for it. No, definitely Vex gets shredded up as soon as...
Yeah, most definitely. That big miss.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Get out of there.
She's allowing herself to play a little bit more aggressive. That's going to be the ultimate. Okay, you have to be able to peel out for your Jinx.
No,
that's
it's not going to happen.
Ultimates. That's a lot of ultimates. Nope, she's going to get out. I think that's going to be it.
Yeah, they can't.
I don't think. Oh, that's
Morgana?
a big Morgana ult, but I don't think it's enough damage.
No, they don't have towers there.
They don't have the damage to do it. It's not going to be enough. No, that's going to be it. That is. That's 2-0 for FNU, and I'm pretty sure it is best of 3. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, if someone tells us otherwise, it might not be the case, but I think that is it. Unless it looks like Halo is offline there. Well, that would be because they have a little bit of
2 minutes.
Less of a delay. That's it.
Dang.
It is very sad. Truman's going to be taking 2nd place, and they're not going to go undefeated, but that's going to be it for us. We're going to go get everything set up for our next stream. If you're interested, we are streaming the Truman Smash Blue is in their divisional tournament. They will be playing on Thursday at 6 o'clock. So if you guys have time, please join us there. There'll be a post on Instagram. We hope to see you there. Thank you for watching. We greatly appreciate you joining in, and we hope you enjoyed the divisional championship.